Well, we just participated in, I think this is like the 5th annual Allegheny Reservoir Cleanup, and you can see there's a lot of trash that we cleaned up. I don't even know how many tires. There's actually still a lot of trash out there yet on the bank that the boats are still in the process of bringing in. So it's a good time, picked up a lot of trash. Now while I'm here in the Onoville area, we're gonna do some fishing and hopefully get on some walleye. More realistically, we're probably gonna catch pike and smallmouth today. I think that's a little bit more prevalent on this side of the reservoir, but who knows, maybe we'll find some walleye. And we can always make our way back to the other side of the reservoir as well on our way home. So see how we do. Heading into the first spot on the day. I might have to do this in 2 trips. These are all prickers. All prickers. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we made it through the prickers and we're at the sluice pipe. When I came down here scoping things out a second ago, there was a big old pike sitting right here. Oh, there's a big bass. Are you kidding me? Look right out there, more bass. There's another bass right there. Well, I think we're gonna have a pretty darn good day of fishing. This is actually my first time ever at this particular spot. The fishing's so good in Steenburg, I've never driven all the way to Onoville before, you know. Why would I drive that far down the road when, you know, I passed enough good fishing spots along the way. But since we're in Onoville anyway today, why not try this sluice pipe here? And for those of you that are gonna ask, by the way, I have absolutely no idea if this is Seneca Nation, Pennsylvania, or New York. I have all 3 licenses, so I don't really need to worry about it. Oh, there's a big old bass chasing something in the weeds over there. I don't know if that was a big old bass or a big old pike. Here we go, there's a fish. Oh, I missed him. There we go, got him. Oh, don't want to hook up. Here we go, he picked it up again. Got him this time. Oh, it came off again. I'm having a darn hard time hooking it. Got one finally. No! How do I hook these things? I'm a loser and can't hook whatever fish is down there. I missed them about 4 times on the super fluke. We're switching over to cheating now. We're going to throw on some live bait. This is for carp and catfish. We have rigged up right now a little piece of shrimp. And this pole we're going to go ahead and rig it up with a live shiner. And then I have a feeling I'm going to catch whatever it is that's down there. Nice squirmy little shiner. I'm guessing it's going to take all 5 minutes to get bit, if that. It's probably going to get bit the minute it drops down. I think we're bit. Are you kidding me? I still can't catch whatever the fish is. Alright, see if I can catch the mystery fish finally. Gotta be a pike. Big, whatever it is. I just want to see what it is. Oh, it is a bass. Holy smokes. Alright, I guess this is what we missed a million times down there. There's a big bass. I figured it had to be a pike. Of course, I just casted out this pole, and that pole's going to be in the way. Okay, cool. That line's out of the way now. He's a little bit too big to just pull up the pipe, so big old smallie. Cool. Should just leave the net down here, eh? Watch him get T-boned by a muskie now. Wouldn't be the first time something crazy like that's happened to me at the reservoir. Alright, forget extending the net. Let's get the dang thing into the net. It might be a PB, actually. That's a big freaking smallmouth. Got him. I don't think he's quite PB, and I don't even know if I have my measuring tape with me. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure my measuring tape is in the car. What else is new? What else is new? Maybe that is PB. Holy cow, look at the size of him. Alright, well, you know how we can judge. Cool. Good, he's right in the mouth. Perfect. Nice size smallie. I don't think he's quite PB. He's probably, ties it though, he's probably 19.5 as usual. It's almost about exactly as long as this. Look at that, perfect benchmark right there. He's maybe a hair longer. So, alright buddy, I'll let you go here. Glad I finally caught the thing. I guess we'll just leave the net down here. I should have the net extended too. You guys know I'm never prepared. Let's see what it is. What do we got this time? Another fight or whatever it is. Holy smokes, there's our big largemouth. That is a huge largemouth. BB potential again. No, maybe it is another smallmouth. No, I'm seeing things. It's another smallmouth. There must be a whole school of them down here. I kept messing earlier on the artificials. Get you in the net. Played safe. He's actually, I think, a tiny bit smaller than the other one. At first glance, it looked bigger. Still, I mean, it's a sizely smallmouth. Still a very sizely smallmouth. Chunky. I'd say he's a chunky 16-incher. That last one, I think, was a solid 19. Solid, chunky 19-incher. Very healthy fish in here. Very healthy. All right. Whoa. See you later, Mr. Bass. Smallmouth. And I missed him again. Are you kidding me? How the heck do I hook these dang things? I saw him jumping there a couple times. To be 100% honest, I don't, again, know what territory I'm on. In New York, technically, you're not supposed to target bass this time of year with live bait. Seneca Nation, though, not only can I target them with live bait, I'm allowed to keep them. And I think that's where I am, but I'm not positive. Pennsylvania, I don't think you're supposed to target them at all whatsoever this time of year. Pretty sure I'm not in PA, but I'm near the line somewhere, so once again, I'm not sure. I didn't pass any welcome to Pennsylvania signs, so I don't think I'm in Pennsylvania, but I think Pennsylvania's just on the other side of this hillside here. Alrighty, well, it's number 3 on the day. Another chunk. Such chunky fish in here. See ya, buddy. And another fish. Holy cow, that's a big... Is that a largie finally? I think it's another smallie. Smallmouth are freaking stacked under here all of a sudden. This is my next cast after that last one. I mean, it's the time of year that the smallmouth start stacking up, so it makes sense. Believe it or not, as many fish as I'm catching here is nothing compared to the smallmouth run on Lake Erie. I mean, the Allegheny Reservoir has probably not even a third the smallmouth is Lake Erie, but well, obviously, I mean, Lake Erie's much bigger, but you know what I mean. The concentration of smallmouth is much higher in the Erie tribs than it is here on the reservoir tribs, but you can see, you can still catch some dang nice smallmouth here on the reservoir tribs. There we go. This one we can fling up. Is this our largemouth finally? No, darn it, another smallmouth. No, we finally caught one, whoa, small enough just to pull him straight up. Alright, cool. I've been actually sort of waiting to get rid of that minnow, because I want to go on an experiment and take my my lure, casting rod, and do some casting around, and I didn't want to waste that minnow and just have it die. Here we go. Well, we caught some bass. We didn't catch anything on artificials, even though we missed a bunch of big bass. In fact, we missed the biggest bass of the day right here. We're going to move on and continue to head up the reservoir. I kind of want to catch a walleye, and the fact that nobody is fishing here on a gorgeous Saturday in May tells me that the walleye probably don't move in here. So we're going to move on. We made our way to the next sluice. I tried a few casts on the other side, but somebody was over there, so I didn't really film it. The other side of the sluice pipe looked way better. The water was crystal clear. There's fish jumping around and stuff. That side, even though it's really murky over here, the fish at the last sluice pipe we fished seemed to really be relating to that murky water. So hopefully we can still catch something here. We'll give it a shot for a half hour or so. And just to show you, man, I mean, it's very depressing, but it also does show the difference we made today cleaning up. The other side of this sluice pipe was cleaned, because obviously we can get boats over there, and that was part of our cleanup effort today on the Allegheny Reservoir. This side was not cleaned, and look at how much trash is here. It's depressing, but I mean, it shows the difference we made. It's night and day. I mean, there's so much trash down here. It's crazy. Definitely pack out your trash if you're ever fishing down here. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'll come down here someday with a trash bag and clean it all up. After picking up garbage all morning, I'm in fishing mode now, but got him. What do we got this time? Is this our pike finally? I think we might finally have on our pike. Oh yeah. Whoa. Of course the net's not ready. Why do I never have the net ready, eh? Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Woo. Alright. Well, this spot's not producing the bass, but it's producing our pike. Did he bite through the line? I don't see where you're hooked anymore. Did the hook come off? He might have gotten the hook off himself. What's going on here? Is the hook off? I guess if it's deep in him, maybe I should just let him have it. Yeah, the hook popped off. Huh, I was going to say, I swear I saw it right in his mouth. Alright, well, I guess we'll just let him go then. I think he's ready. Holy smack-a-roni, dude. That is by far a personal best crappie for me. Holy smackaroni. Holy crap. He swallowed the crap out of it, too. So, I think he might be coming home with us since I don't have a measuring tape. Look at that, folks. That is definitely a personal best. That's a solid 17-inch crappie. And yeah, he's bleeding. I should have filmed that whole interaction there. My bobber went down the freaking sluice pipe. Finally, I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's pull it out and make sure there's not a fish on it. Then when I did, I was snagged on the sluice pipe because my line got stuck around the end of it there somehow. And in any event, I finally got it unstuck from there and had to almost get my feet wet. And then when I got it off of there, there's a fish on it. That was crazy. Alright, that was absolutely insane. In any event, I'm bugging out right now because I've got the biggest crappie on of my life. Try that plan again. Here I am, hoping to catch some walleye tonight, and we just got a crappie meal. It'd be awesome to catch some walleye to go with this crappie. We're still going to try and do that, but I'm going to go through with this plan again. We're just going to let this bobber float underneath the sluice pipe where I'm fishing. I'm sort of surprised with all the banging around I'm doing up here that the fish are even hanging out in this pipe. But I'm going to try and be a little bit more careful that my line doesn't get stuck on it this time. Last time my line got stuck around the end there. And I'm just going to let this float down the pipe. That's how I caught that thing, in case you guys are wondering. What you just saw is how I caught this thing. I probably shouldn't be giving away my secrets, but I've said in videos before, sometimes really, really dumb methods catch fish. I mean, look how dumb of a method that is. And usually where there's one crappie this time of year, there's more, so. Down. What do I got? No! What was that? That was another crappie. Holy frick, that was bigger than the one that's on the line now. Oh, that crappie I just missed is bigger than this one. If that was a crappie, I guess I'm not positive if that was a crappie. I think that was a crappie. Bite. Don't let it go, don't let it go. No! Missed it again. Another bite. Those are classic crappie bites. Granted, pike bite that way too. But that is a classic crappie bite. Got him. This is a crappie. It's a state record. And it's a crappie. Where's the net? Where's the net? Unbelievable, folks. That one's bigger than the other one. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? It's bigger than this one. Guess they're about the same size. It's a little bit bigger. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Are you just joking? Legendary school we're on, dude. We're on a crappie school of legends. Hate to leave a school of potentially giant crappie. We've gone a while without a bite, and the other issue is the current has changed here, so water is now moving out of the sluice pipe instead of into the sluice pipe where the crappie are. The guy that was fishing the other side left, so I'm going to go try the other side for, I don't know, a few more minutes, and I've still got 3 spots I want to hit between here and Olean on the way home. Stupid. It is stupid how big these things are. I'm sorry, I know I'm bragging at this point. I can't get over it. Oh my goodness. Side of the sluice. We'll give it, I don't know, 15, 30 minutes. 20 minutes. We'll give it 20 minutes and see what happens. This side of the sluice looks so much better than the side where I was actually catching the fish. The water is nice and clear. There's fish jumping all over the place. But they're jumping, but not hitting. They're just a little bit out of casting range. Before it gets any darker here, let's figure out this moment of truth. Holy cow, they're still alive. I should have slit their throats while I was down there. Oh well. I guess I kind of want them to stay fresh because we might be fishing for another couple hours yet. And slit their throats at the next spot. Alright, I guess he's not that big after all. 15 inches. That ties my personal best. It's not with the tail quite pinched. The tail pinched, yeah, he's still only 15. What'd I say? I said they were at least 16. That one's 15 too. I guess they're both 15 inches on the dot, so I guess I got a little bit excited and exaggerated a little bit. They both tie my personal best though. Now the next step is to measure my fishing pole here. Let's see, it went just past, was this fishing pole? It went just past the cork that smallmouth did. Yeah, okay, that smallmouth was only about 18 inches. So, not my PB either, it doesn't even tie it. The Crappie tie it at least. It's been a couple of years since I've been back to this spot. This is actually probably one of the better spots on the reservoir. And we never even made it here today. And I can just tell already, if it gets any darker and I'm down there, I'm just going to get completely lost trying to make my way back. So, we're going to abandon this plan, get some food, and then head to the spillway and hopefully catch some walleye. Just to show you the difference between walleye and everything else in western New York. I saw one other person fishing all day today on the Onoville side of the reservoir. Obviously, we were slaying all sorts of fish. Granted, these crappie, they're a fluke. You never know when these things are going to show up in the Allegheny Reservoir. It's just sort of random. They don't follow a pattern like they do in Kinzua Lake and other places. But in any event, we're at the spillway now where the walleye are running. 10 o'clock at night, middle of the freaking night. And there's 3 cars here as well as people parked at the lake. The parking spots on the road here were probably all taken at one point, so people overflowed into that lot. At first I was thinking I wasn't even going to get a spot, but a big group left right when I got here. When I got here there was like 6 cars. So that's the difference between walleye and everything else. The river's blown right now, so the spillway is really the only option in Cattaraugus County to catch walleye right now. That's why I'm sure it was absolutely mobbed all day today, and that's why we avoided it. Well, we just missed our first walleye. I assume walleye, and I have no idea what it actually was. Oh, it was a heavy fish that just came off. Well, we just broke off on what was our first and what is going to be our last snag of the night. I am tired, and I'm done with fishing. We got 2 giant crappie to clean. We did miss one fish down here, felt big too. It felt like a walleye, hit like a walleye. I assume it was a walleye, but you never really know down here. Everything's in here, and there's lots of rough fish too. I could have bumped one of them. We're calling it quits. Thank you guys for watching. It was an amazing day of fishing, even though things didn't pan out here at the spillway at the end. I still had a great time today. We caught a great variety of fish. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we did a good deed. We cleaned up the reservoir, which was awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next fishing adventure. One last shot of these big old massive crappies. They're gonna make a nice meal tomorrow.